everyone, I'm Ana Sabanal, your reporter for today. So how are you guys? I'm in class. How are you, class?
We're fine, ma'am.
All right,
Sleep,
thank you.
sleep.
But before that, let's have some prayer first. Okay. Lord, thank you for the another day that you've given to all of us. Thank you for the love and thank you for the enjoy today in our heart. Amen.
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 So, before I'll start my discussion, I have a scrambled word here. All right. So, anyone here wants to guess the scrambled word? Anyone?
Me, ma'am. Lim.
All right, Lim,
I'll
go
just try
ahead.
to guess, ma'am. Development of motivation and self-regulation.
All right, that's correct. Thank you for that, Mr. Lim. So, our discussion for today is all about development of motivation and self-regulation. So, but let us first know the objectives. First, define extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. Second, identify the factors in intrinsic motivation. And the third one is the importance of motivation and self-regulation. So, what is motivation? When you hear motivation, what comes into your mind? Is anyone here want to share their opinion about it? Class, na mo yung motivation.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ako, ma'am. Share ko, ma'am.
Sige, go, Lim.
Kuan, ma'am. Mind setting and goal setting. For example, ma'am, makamotivate sa ako ang self is akong crush.
Crush na na.
Oh,
Same.
Okay. Basta crush lagi, basta uyab-uyab, baling dali ah. All right. Motivation is derived from the word motive, which means needs, desires, wants, or the drives within the individuals. So, motivation is the main factor that leads a person to do something, and it also provides a needs or desire that causes a person to act. It also the process of stimulating people to actions and to accomplish the goals. So motivation, so of course kabalo jud ta nga ang kuan na to, kabalo ko nga kita tanan is natay motivation, like motivation nato atong family, ang uban kay motivation ilang uyab, ang uban kay crush pa, but doy kayo kay wala gi crush back. So motivation motivation has a two types. So, the first one is extrinsic motivation. The second one is intrinsic motivation. So, extrinsic motivation. Is anyone here wants to read? Anyone?
Ma'am Hilia, ma'am.
Okay, Ma'am Hilia, can you read?
Okay, so extrinsic motivation, motivation provoked by external consequences that certain behaviors bring.
All right, thank you, Miss Hilia. All right, so motivation, extrinsic motivation. For example, Hilia is enjoy spending her day doing something than doing her work. So, but Hilia is motivated to go to work because she need a paycheck for her bills. So in this example, it motivated Hilia to be it motivated by the ability to afford her daily expenses. Okay. The next one is intrinsic motivation. Anyone wants to read?
Genoa, ma'am.
All right, Genoa.
so intrinsic motivation, motivation resulting from personal characteristics or inherent interest in the task being performed.
All right, thank you for that, Janwa. For example, so intrinsic motivation, motivation resulting from personal characteristic or inherent interest in the task being performed. So, for example, Ian Lim is participating in sport because it's fun. And it's fun and he enjoy it. It's fun and he enjoy it rather than doing it to win an award. So, si Ian Lim here is ni-appeal lang siya ana nga sport to do fun, not to like for fun ra ang iyang pag-appeal, not para makadaog siya. So, Ian Lim is just learning. Um, he just joined the sports to learn, to experience new things. All right. And the next one is intrinsic motivation have a two factors. The first one is self-efficacy. The second one is self-determination. So the first one is self-efficacy, believe that one is capable of executing certain behaviors, reaching certain goals. All right, so self-efficacy refers to an individual's belief in his or her capacity to execute behaviors necessary to produce specific performance attainments. So for example, a person or example, Genoa is struggling to manage a chronic illness. Chronic illness feels confident that he can get back on track and improve his health rather by working hard and following their doctor's recommendations. So mas gipili pa ni Janwa ang like na-feel ni Janwa nga ang iyang sakit is mabalik rini into normal. Then ang iyang need is iyang sundon ang unsay gi-recommend sa doctor. So the next one is self-determination. Anyone wants to read? Can I go on? Miss Arali no? Yes, ma'am. Miss Arali Cabrera.
Yes. Self-determination. Belief that one has choice and control regarding future course of one's life.
All right, thank you for that, Ma'am Arali Cabrera. So, determination believe that one has choice and control regarding future course of one's life. So, self-determination is an idea that includes people choosing and setting their own goals, being involved in making life decisions, advocating, and working to reach their goals. Although although people often say it, self-determination is really not about control. It is about taking action in your life to get the things you want and need. So for example, if someone says that if you do this, if you do this, I'll give you a suda, even if you decide to do it, you are not the person who took the action in the first place. So self-determination is when you set things up to get what you want. It is important. Yes, it's really important to understand the self-determination. Usually, it contributes to positive results in areas like employment, education, community, living, and improve quality of life. So the next one is, what is self-regulation? Is anyone here wants to share their opinion about self-regulation? Is anyone here? Is anyone wants to share it?
Me, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead, Ayan Lim.
I think self-regulation, from the word regulations, I think that is came from the rules. So maybe we have self-rules.
All right, thank you for that. So, self-regulation is the ability to understand and manage your behavior and your reactions to feelings and things happening around you. Of course, sabotable kayo ang self-regulation now. Of course, kita sa tong kaugalingon, alang man ang uban ang mo-manage atong kaugalingon. Like, ang uban is alagang inana, alagang uyab. Of course, kita jud ang mo-manage ato ang kaugalingon. So, self-regulation, it includes being able to regulate reactions to strong emotions like frustration, excitement, anger, and embarrassment. So all you need to do is you need to calm down. You need to calm down after something exciting or upsetting. So self-regulation has the four types. Self-regulation has the four types. The first one is self-monitoring. The second one is self-instruction. The third one is goal setting. The fourth one is self-reinforcement. So the first one is self-monitoring. May I call on Ma'am Irene Corda to read it? Ma'am Irene Corda. I guess she have a problem in her connection. Michael and Mr. Ian Lim to read the self-monitoring.
Self-monitoring. Self-monitoring is a personality trait that involves the ability to monitor and regulate self-presentations, emotions, and behaviors in response to social environments and situations.
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Ian Lim. Wait for a while, guys. Wait for a while, class. All right. So, of course, self-monitoring comes from the word self-monitor. You really need to you really need to monitor yourself, of course. You need it involves the self-monitoring involves the ability to it has an ability to regulate the emotions, behaviors to respond to the situations. The next one is self-instruction. So, self-instruction. It's self-instruction class. It's not self-regulation. So self-instruction is the students that can use to manage themselves as learners and direct their own behavior while learning. All right, so for example, in self-instruction is, self-instruction, it is the process in which person talks themselves through the steps of a task to complete an action. For example, a student is creating an action plan to achieve their goal of completing class assignments on time. So, as a students, we need to complete our activities, assignments to achieve our goals in life. The next one is a goal setting. So goal setting is the process of taking active steps to achieve your desired outcome. All right, so goal setting. As a student, we are of course na jud tayo goal setting. Unsa nato pag-achieve atong dreams if wala tay inana. So for example, instead of saying you simply want to increase revenues, a good goal would state that you want to increase revenues by 10%. So adding the 10% aspect to the goal helps make it measurable. So in order to make a goal clearer, you need to work on it to achieve your goal. So the last one is self-reinforcement. So self-reinforcement refers to this arrangement in which the subject delivers to himself a consequence contingent on his behavior. So have you ever given yourself a reward when you accomplish a task? Class?
Yes, ma'am. Mga on nag-street foods, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Kaon.
Yes, correct. Of like uban is karon human aning final mukaon jud ko mag stress eating jud ko like moadto ko ani ka og stress mga street food ana. So
Milk
like
niya.
Naapoy magkanang mag-self-reward, ma'am, mag-date.
yes, ang uban ilang self-reward kay moadtog bar agtog ticket to drink oy ana mo inom og ano para kuan ma-release ang ilahang ka-stress.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that is called self-reinforcement. All right, that's all for today, class. Thank you for the listening and participating.
Yay! Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Thank you.